Here's what you have coming up on today's show. You may know Clyde Norris from his bodybuilding awards, but he's been in the battle of his life against cancer. He's here with us to tell us about his new book and how he gets into winning that battle with cancer. Plus, an upstate pastor has a new album. She's here to perform a song from the CD and tells me what she hopes that you take from it. And in the kitchen with Mark Pollard, he has chicken and sausage gumbo. It's what for dinner tonight. Be sure to join the live chat happening right now on our Facebook page. Just search Studio 62 TV. Click like and start talking to me in today's show. From football to bodybuilding, Clyde Norris is a name most people here in Spartanburg know and respect. But what we know is that cancer doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your trophies or your titles. And a few years ago, Clyde started his battle against leukemia. And after setback after setback, he conquered it. We're so lucky to have Clyde Norris in Studio 62 this morning to tell us about his journey, how he's doing, and to talk about his new book, Cancer, 4th and Inches. Good morning to you, Clyde. Good morning.
Good to see you.
You're looking great.
Good. Thank you.
It's always good to have you here. Let's start about back where you started from. Football, you had a football past. You did a lot of fitness training and bodybuilding award after award. We have some pictures here and have pictures on our screen as well of some of the, you were 218 pounds.
Correct. Yep, I started in football at a young age, played up through Pop Warner, junior high, high school, and also into college, 4 years of college football. And, I stayed in the fitness arena and got into personal training and eventually owned my own gym here in Spartanburg and trying to, help people become more healthier. And one day...
started as a headache.
Yeah, started as a headache. And I went to the doctor and we did some extensive blood work and found out that I was diagnosed with leukemia.
Take me through that conversation when you first heard those words. I guess bodybuilding, probably a lot of times you think that you're so strong, you're invincible in a way.
I was very stunned. I watched my body weight plummet from 218 pounds down to 148 pounds. I was in ICU a couple of times. I had to get the use of support services through for people like technicians for helping me walk and be able
you
to
said
talk
you had to rely on someone to even help you stand up and things like that.
I had to rely on someone to help me, to assist me to do a lot, my daily chores, and that was something that was very traumatic for me.
And let's move up to this book, Cancer, 4th and Inches. 4th and Inches, a lot of people may know that from the football terminology. Take us through that name and how that played into the theme of this book and how you're doing now. We'll go there.
As far as playing football throughout all my life, I've always been inscripted, try to win, try to do the best you can to win, and to be determined and have the will to want to win. So I kind of applied that going through cancer treatment, for myself, and that was more of a personal aspect as how I viewed it as going through. And the 4th and Inches came in the fact that in football, when it's 4th and Inches, that's when going gets tough. And there are a lot of times throughout my cancer treatment that it was very, very tough. And
I love this in the book. You say, in football, if you are ever at 4th and Inches, you make a plan for success. I had to try.
Right.
So you didn't give yourself the opportunity to not do anything about it.
Exactly. When you're faced with something, whether it's a disease or a game, and you have that one chance, you at least want to try. There are other components that go in for medication and things like that, but I think trying to have a good attitude and a positive attitude to face whatever it is.
And you point this out in the book too. Not only do you have to have the will to make it, through that 4th and Inches, you have to have a team with you that is capable and strong.
And that was one of the things that paralleled me writing the book and going through cancer treatment. I was always a part of a team in football, in bodybuilding, and even when I got into the hospital system, it was a team of doctors, pharmacists, and team leaders that assisted in my recovery.
Why was it important for you to write this book? It takes you through those really dark days of not knowing how you're going to do. You were asked to make your funeral plans to make sure that you had that planned out.
Exactly. It was very therapeutic for myself to write the book. Also, I felt like it will help other people to talk about it and to feel comfortable because everyone knows someone that's going through cancer, themselves, family member, friend, and sometimes people don't like to talk about it. And I think it's very therapeutic that we get the awareness out about it. And that's one of the things that in the book I mentioned, and I'm doing a lot of now, doing a lot of public speaking at different engagements about the awareness.
And it's really great
prevention.
that you're going out and sharing that message, especially someone in your position. People, if they want to buy Cancer 4th and Inches, where can they find that?
Right now, you can get it at Clyde Fitness, which is on Kennedy Street. Also, BJ Music here in Spartanburg, and also Hub City
The Hub City BookShop, right down in downtown Spartanburg. How are you doing? Everybody probably wants to know that answer.
I'm doing fine. You know, I have some good days and some bad days. You know, right now I still take a lot of medication, as we mentioned before, which is, you know, post-transplant medication.
Right, because you have to have a lot of like transplants and things like that.
Anti-rejection drugs and things like that. And, you know, it doesn't mean that it's going to go 100%. And so I look at it as the new me now, you know, with a lot of medication.
The new normal.
Yeah, the new normal.
Right,
exactly.
You're back training and,
yeah,
and
I'm
you
back
have
training
clients and things.
And have clients and, you know, open up a new gym. And things are, you know, going at a steady pace, but at a pace that's a little different than, you know, what I did years before.
We thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. I even have you thanked me in this book, and
yes, I did.
I was like, I didn't do anything, but you know, welcome your story to our ears, which people really wanted to hear.
Right,
so.
there are a lot of people that I may mention in the book that was there from the beginning to end, and there are some that I didn't put in there that, you know, no reason. But they know they're there for me.
You know who you are.
Oh yeah, you know who you are. And I certainly thank the community for, you know, rallying around and helping me, because, you know, there are days when you didn't feel good, you get a phone call or a card or just a message.
And that helps.
It helps a lot.
Clyde, thank you so much. And come back and see us soon. Definitely go pick up this book.
Okay.
We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.